How we doing, guys? Moose here. We got episode 5, season 2 of our West Ham career mode coming up with a Capital One Cup fixture against Middlesbrough, our first action in the Capital One Cup. We've also got some action in the Premier League against Swansea, as well as our first EuroLeague game against Geist. As you can see, we're going to get right into the Capital One Cup. You can see one of our youngsters, a youth squad. He's only 16, but Trotman, he wants to get into the lineup, so we'll put him in the subs and maybe see if he can break into the lineup in the second half, as long as we have a comfortable result coming our way. Obviously, we want to get through here. I don't think we have any challenge really for Middlesbrough to foresee, hopefully, and we're going to get some subs in, maybe mix up the lineup a little bit. As you can see, we have Bassam Ali in the lineup at right mid, our free agent sign. He knocks the ball off to Benzia. Benzia with a one-on-one for the keeper. It looks like a sure goal, but he pushes it wide. It's very unfortunate. And now Middlesbrough with their first real chance of the game, knocking in here, and look at Danny Wilson playing at the center back position, getting some action in, and he makes a couple of wonderful blocks to protect Butland's goal, and something wonderful to see here. But as you can see, we hadn't broken through. We're in the 45th minute here, still hadn't broken through, but we have Noble take a corner. Winston Reed gets a head on it, parried by the keeper, but Reed is able to jump onto the rebound and knock it into the empty goal. So jump out to a 1-0 lead. Heading into halftime, we're certainly going to be happy with that, just because it gives us a little bit of comfort away from home, knowing we're going into halftime with the lead, and we can plan accordingly to that. As you can see, kick it off into the second half here. Lacazette, our new striker signing, knocks it over the top to Benzia, who's going to be able to knock it through the keeper here with a wonderful little shot that the keeper's not able to handle. He tries to get his right hand on his foot in the way, but he's unable to get a full piece of the ball. Gets a little piece, but gets through him. So certainly a nice little combination linking up between our new striker signings, Lacazette and Benzia. Definitely going to be a lethal pair in the future, if not this year, in the Premier League as well as hopefully in Europe. We can hopefully make a run. But obviously we'll see with our first game coming up later in this episode. So moving on continues. You see Middlesbrough counters us there, but Mark Noble picks it up in the center of the pitch. Knocks it into Lacazette. Lacazette passes it outside to Ali. Ali trying to work his way back to the middle of the field. Nothing really going on there. Passes out to Spence, who's able to knock it in Noble. You see, we're just moving the ball around majestically, to quote a phrase I hear used all the time. And Lacazette has an attempt here. It's blocked into Gimbert, our young Cam, and his attempt is stopped by the goalkeeper. So we're not able to break through for the really commanding 3 lead. As you can see here, we force him out for a corner, and Middlesbrough going to take the corner here. McEachran is going to swing it into goal, and it's cleared away by Joey O'Brien. But as you can see, the referee somehow finds the need to call a penalty there. I'm not really sure where there was a penalty. A handball. Didn't look like a handball on the ball. Certainly not a foul. There was hardly any contact made. But the referee awards a pretty shoddy penalty in the 73rd minute. Jukovic steps up and just completely gets Butland going the wrong way. Is able to slot it into the bottom corner for a goal in the 73rd minute to bring Middlesbrough back within a goal. But as you can see, no real chances the rest of the way, and we hold on for a 2-1 win that we're going to be happy with. It was a pretty comfortable 2-1 win. You can see Winston Reed, 7.1 match to lead, rating to lead the squad, and Butland gets man of the match. It was pretty comfortable. We'll look at the stats here and see that Middlesbrough had shots on target, 10 shots. We had 11 and 4 on target, but we led possession, and it was a pretty comfortable win all around, I think. Now the Middlesbrough chances really tested us too badly. As you can see, we're going to get in. Now, this is where we take notice of agents are just the downfall of all players. As you can see, James Tompkins' agent seems to be leading him in the wrong direction to talk about his unwillingness to commit at West Ham, and the agent's sort of just playing it out in the wrong way. So we certainly don't want any issues with Tompkins here at West Ham. He's a big part of our future at center back with linking up with Borsa there. And as you can see, we get an offer here for the United States job. And I'm certainly intrigued by this, obviously the United States being my home country. Obviously my primary focus here is West Ham, but I think the United States is an interesting job because we have the World Cup coming up, and that's obviously something we can focus on. It's in the next year, in the next off-season after Season 2 ends. So that's certainly something we can focus on. And the nice thing about the United States is there's no qualifying, there's no sort of things like that really, at least I don't believe, in the game. So it'd be pretty easy to focus on the United States, because you don't have a lot of the qualifying and things like that to get in the way, where you would with, say, a European side, different championships like that. So I think the United States might be a good offer just to take, just for the sake of being able to get into the World Cup with the United States. Otherwise, there's not as many fixtures with them, so I'm not real worried about it. But I think this, we're really going to mull this off forever and think about it. But as you can see, right after this, we have a fixture with Swansea in the Premier League at home at the Olympic Stadium. So hopefully we can come out of it and make a strong showing in the Premier League, where we haven't had the brightest of starts. Obviously, we got kind of screwed over by that West Bromwich transfer deadline day loss. But we get it started away with a Butland save there, and try to get a ball over the top. Lacazette's able to chase this down, has a great chance on goal, and the keeper does well to stop that one, knocks it away. And really, that's all the chances there were in the first half. This is definitely a midfield battle. Both teams, really failing to break through. I think we had a pretty sloppy performance in this one. Swansea actually might have dominated the play, I think, in my opinion, a little bit. As you can see, they have another chance here. The ball is just pinballing around the back here. We still try to clear it out. Michu gets it over on the edge of the box. Knocks it around, back to Michu, and a great stop from Butland here, and we're able to finally clear it out. Tompkins, who we just talked about with the contract issue, makes a wonderful save there. So now we pick it up here in the 85th minute. Still really no chances. Lacazette tosses it through, and what a stop by the keeper on Noble, who had tracked up inside the box. A wonderful ball from Lacazette, but he's unable to finish. And we're still deadlocked at 0-0. Here in the 90th minute, a wonderful chance for Michu, dead in the middle of the box that he pushes wide in the 90th minute. As you can see, Butland's going to kick it up to Danny Wilson here, and the referee's going to blow his full-time whistle in just a moment here as we knock it up to Lacazette. Actually, oh, nope, not the full-time whistle yet. Sorry, getting a little ahead of myself here. We have a great chance with Noble. He knocks it into Matt Jarvis. Matt Jarvis with a great chance as he just has all kinds of field to run with. Tries to turn back on himself, and it's turned away by Swansea City, and they knock it back out to the center of the park, where it's knocked over to Routledge. Sissoko tracks down on him, makes some wonderful defending. He comes down the right side. Another chance for West Ham here to try to, steal 3 points right in the end. Sissoko just to the middle, trying to do it all himself. Moves it into Vazte. Vazte with a great chance. He turns and hits it on his left foot where it's blocked, and Swansea is able to clear the ball. Michu's going to carry it up to Routledge, and there the referee will blow his full-time whistle. So you see we had a few chances there to try to close the game out with a goal, but we hold on for just a draw, which is, we've been in interesting form lately, really up and down type of form. We've been struggling, as you can see, only 2 goals against Middlesbrough and unable to break through against Swansea City, but, definitely a solid performance, not the way we want to defend our home ground, but a point's a point, and we're certainly going to take that. As you can see, very low shots, 8 shots, they had 9, 3 on target each, so possession pretty even, so a fairly even game. As you can see, we get a little unrest here. Winston Reid, he's one of our backup center backs. He's unhappy with his involvement, and I think he's been rotating in the squad fairly often for, his ability compared to, we have Tompkins and Vorsa back there. They're superior backs. They're fantastic players. I think Winston Reid knows what his role is on the team, and so obviously we're going to get him here against Geis. We take a look back there at our EuroLeague group. We have Geis, KA Ghent, as well as Olympique Lyon, which is an interesting matchup considering we bought Lacazette and Benzia from Lyon. So that'll be an interesting matchup certainly later in the EuroLeague schedule. But we get underway with Geis here from the Swiss League. Getting underway at Geis. Obviously they have some pretty flamboyant uniforms and a wonderful chance for them to start it off. But Butland does well to stop the header. Now we move it into Lacazette, just sort of trying to twist and turn in the middle of the pitch to find something to do here. Jimbert knocks over Sissoko. He gets on the edge of the box and just unleashes a wonderful strike on the ground to push West Ham ahead 1-0. A wonderful goal from Sissoko as he just gets it on his right foot after the pass from Jimbert and hammers it past the goalkeeper. You see Jimbert with just a nice little touch here in the rain, and Sissoko just slides it on the slippery surface past the keeper. Now, guys, you can see with a chance here. And look at this, another penalty called against West Ham. Second game in a row on a header. Seems pretty ridiculous. I believe they called a handball. Just a little ridiculous. Wanderson's going to step up here. And Butland goes the right way, but he's just unable to get his fingertips on it. Wanderson evens it at 1-1. Levels the score. And we're certainly unhappy with the way it goes to halftime. Being leveled on a very questionable penalty, if there was a penalty at all. But as you see, we move it into Jimbert. He knocks it into Jarvis. A wonderful little ball inside the box, and Jarvis' left foot strikes it into the top corner. Eludes the keeper with just a wonderful little strike. Jimbert, as you can see, picks up his second assist. He's certainly doing well to replace Kevin Nolan. He's not providing as much of the goal-scoring touch that Nolan provided for us last year, but he's doing a great job in that cam position, moving the ball around, getting it out to the wings as well as to our strikers. As you can see, that ball over the top from, I believe it's Diami to Lacazette, just an unbelievable ball. He crosses across to Maiga, and look at the header he puts in there. The keeper, no chance to save that. Maiga rightly celebrates with a wonderful headed effort. Lacazette doing his best, using his pace, just like we brought him in for it. Great pace, great ability inside the box with the dribbling, the touch. And he just throws a wonderful ball to Maiga, who heads it right inside the goal. That was a fantastic finish we're going to have with that. And now another ball over the top. You see, we were just taking advantage of guys at the back with balls over the top. And Noble's able to find Maiga, eerily similar goal to the one with Lacazette. Just a great ball over the top to Noble, and he's able to throw it over to Maiga with a wonderful cross. And Maiga this time gets his foot on it, volleys out of midair, and just a wonderful finish to get the keeper going the other way. Just puts it back into the empty goal. So we're going to take a 4-1 lead, and we're going to carry that for the full-time victory. 4-1, certainly, we're happy with that performance. A 4-1 victory to open EuroLeague play, especially after such a poor showing against Swansea City. We're definitely going to be happy with that. 4-1, as you can see, we just dominated play with the shots on 13 shots to their 5. Now we're going to get into our final game of the episode here. We have Stoke City in the Premier League. Obviously coming back here. This will be at Stoke City, so we're looking to improve on our away form from last year. We picked up 26 points away last year compared to 30 at home, so we're looking to improve on our away form, especially after only getting a single point from our home fixture. As you can see, we start off early here. Mark Noble just moving it away over to Collison. He's going to dance around on the edge of the box, where he's finally going to whip across into Vaste, who controls it, and just look at the spectacular volley from Vaste in the 5th minute, putting West Ham ahead 1-0. What a spectacular goal from Vaste, as he takes that off his knee, corrals it to himself all in midair without letting the ball touch, and just left-footed volleys it. What a wonderful strike from Vaste. As you can see, we move it forward to Collison here on the right side. He just blasts a shot past the Stoke City keeper from the right side of the box. What a strike from Collison at 7 minutes, so just literally minutes after us scoring Vaste's goal. Mark Noble is able to knock it through to Collison, and he just blasts it past the keeper into the top left corner. A wonderful goal as West Ham pushes ahead to 2-0. Now you can see Stoke trying the ball over the top. That's what they like to do. And Kenwyne Jones is unable to finish there. And we head into halftime up 2-0. So certainly a much stronger performance than we were hoping to achieve with kind of the lackluster Premier League effort before. See another ball over the top to Kenwyne Jones, and look at the tackle from Jallet. Wonderful acquisition he's been. You can see he comes off with a little bit of a knock there, but Jallet's just been stupendous for us. He really gets into it offensively as a right back with a great work rate, and he can come back defensively and play very well. You see Ali here whips it across. Lacazette with a great chance after it's nearly cleared and just pushes it wide. Now we come into the 90th minute here. The ball's thrown up to Danny Wilson on the left side. He just pushes forward all by himself, makes a lovely little play to touch it inside, and whips it past the goalkeeper, bottom right corner for a 3-0 lead, and it really just comfortably puts it away. Stoke City is certainly not going to come back from 3 down, but they give it their best effort right off the opening play after that goal. It ends up getting all the way down the field, and Kenwyne Jones is able to strike in for the 90th minute insta goal from EA, but we're going to fight that out, take a 3-1 victory for a nice Premier League victory that will certainly be 3 points well earned, and we're very happy with the performance of. Well, look at that. The only shot Stoke had on target the entire match was their goal, and we dominated possession 62-38, so certainly a fantastic performance. Obviously, you can see Winston Reid certainly still struggling with his form, which is unfortunate, but we're just going to give him some playing now. We're going to help him out, hopefully get Winston back into that form. So also you can see Tompkins supposedly keeping a low profile. And basically, what's come out of it is Tompkins, as well as our team, think that these rumors have to stop. He's not committing himself one way or the other, and he's unhappy with people trying to do that. And we're certainly happy to oblige. We don't want to create an air of controversy and disrupt what's going on here at West Ham. But we're going to finish this episode out with a look at the table. You see we're in 9th. 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. Not the greatest form that we're hoping for, but we're going to continue to do what we can, and I hope you guys have a great time. We'll see you in the next episode. We'll see you later.